I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more Pokemon BATAW! Yeah! Folks, today I am taking on another challenger request. This challenger is known as Pokeball 35, and he wanted to do a VGC-style match. So I'm essentially bringing the team that I used in the previous video, but this time I made sure to bring the proper Lapras, because last time I brought a Lapras, but not one that could Gigantamax. This is the Lapras that I want. So I'm going to try this again with the proper Lapras, and I'm going to go ahead and get Pokeball 35 here, a VGC style match, which is a double battle in which you play best 2 out of 3 and you only bring 4 Pokemon to each battle. Well, you bring 6 Pokemon, but you choose 4. So I chose him to enter code 5083. I'm going to give him a moment to try and find me. Also worth pointing out, this is not my first time interacting with Pokeball 35. In fact, he is a competitive Splatoon 2 player, and he's teamed up with me in Splatoon 2 in the past. So let's see how well he squares off against me in Pokemon. Here we go! I have found my opponent. Alright, Pokeball 35. Looks like I'm going to be in charge of the rules because usually the person that gets to set the rules is the person on the left. So I will decide the rules myself. I will ensure that they are the latest VGC rules because Series 3 is now available and I downloaded the rule set. What makes Series 3 different than Series 2? A few more Pokemon are allowed. That's about it. But most notably, Gigantamax Lapras is allowed, and that's what I plan to use in at least one of these battles, maybe, depending on what your team is. I also figure Marnie's theme is a good choice because she also has a remix in this game. There's Marnie's theme 1 and Marnie's theme 2, so I'll play them both during these battles because we have to play at least 2 battles. So, alright, we're all set. I played Hop's theme last time because he had 2 versions, and now I'm playing Marnie's theme. Alright, Hatterene, Toxtricity, what's that one called? Barraskewda, Corviknight, Rillaboom, and Centiskorch. Oh, so you have all new Pokemon. I can respect that. Although the theme of your team is that all of your Pokemon are from Generation 8, you don't seem to be running a specific gimmick, like Trick Room or a Weather Team. That's not how it appears anyway. I don't quite know what the Barraskewda does. Corviknight's pretty defensive. Rillaboom, I guess he can kind of do whatever, or she, yours is female. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I should bring Weavile. Fake Out seems extremely useful, so I can try and scope your stuff out. It's just, who would I pair Weavile with in the beginning? Jolteon? Do I want to do speed control? Do I want to pair Weavile with Lapras and immediately go for the Gigantamax and set up my Aurora Veil? Your team doesn't strike me as particularly offensive, although Toxtricity can be obnoxious. So maybe I should get Espeon in there and Sylveon? Espeon can set up screens. But because Espeon can set up screens, I don't feel like I need to bring Lapras into the same battle. Things to think about. Intimidate seems good. And then if you or myself sets up an electric terrain, I get the defense boost from my electric seed. So we'll go for this. Here we go. Marnie battle versus Chandler. Pokeball 35 on the icy arena, I believe it's going to be. Here we go. I'm loving this. I always spend so long picking a team because it's very important. But then it all gets... Then whether or not my team is going to be useful or not gets determined right here in this 10-second interval. Okay. Rillaboom and Corviknight. Don't quite know what you're planning, but I'm actually not too worried. If he Dynamaxes this turn, then the Pokemon I use Fake Out on is going to matter. But I don't think he's going to Dynamax. I think he could Gigantamax the Corviknight. I should set up my screens regardless. We'll go for Reflect first, because both these Pokemon are physical attackers, if I recall correctly. So we'll do that. See if he plans to Dynamax or Gigantamax the Corviknight. He does not, which means my Fake Out is going to be fine regardless. So what do you... Oh, that was a critical hit. Great. I'll take that. But then what does the Corviknight plan to do after that? I've got my screen. I doubt you're using Brick Break. I don't even think you can learn that. You might just try to go for Steel Wing. Yeah, and just go straight for the kill. I'm alive! I like to think that the Reflect saved me! Great. Okay, well, speaking of going for the kill... actually, I was going to go for the kill. I think saving Weavile's Fake Out for later could save me. So we're going to go to Arcanine instead, get that Intimidate off. And then I may as well set up the light screen, right? Yeah, I may as well set up the light screen. Because you still have Toxtricity in the back. Yeah, don't second guess it. Running out of time. Just set up the light screens. Toxtricity can be in the back, and that could be a nuisance. And I still don't know what that Barraskewda does. If you even brought it. I don't know. So we'll set up the light screen, get the Intimidate off. If you choose to attack Espeon this turn, I am fairly certain she'll survive unless you Dynamax something and use a super strong Ghost-type move. but we'll see. There's the light screen. Good. My screens are ready. Great. This is going very well. Earthquake. All right. Got it. That's why you paired Rillaboom with Corviknight. That makes sense. Okay. I am okay. The Intimidate plus the Reflect is saving me. Drill Peck. Okay, so this seems like an offensive Corviknight, which is fine. Drill Peck, Steel Wing. I think you can run it with that one Dark type move that deals more damage, or what is it called? Judgment or Punishment? Deals more damage based on how many stat boosts you have. You probably have that. I don't know if it can learn Tailwind. I've never seen it as a Tailwind user, so probably not. So we'll just do this. Let's just see what I can take out this turn. Are you going to Dynamax anything, or are you saving that for a special Pokemon in the back? We shall soon see. For now, I've basically been setting up. I'm all set up. I'm ready to go. Rillaboom's going back. I don't blame you. What do we got? It's Barraskewda. All right. What's this fish do? What do you do? Okay, your ability is not Intimidate, so I don't have to worry about that. What is your ability? I don't know. Maybe it has a super gimmicky ability and that's why he's using it. We shall soon see. For now, I'm going to set myself up even more. This might work out very, very well because it means the Rillaboom's not attacking, which means the Corviknight's attacking and the Corviknight probably won't KO anything. So boom, we're doing that. I don't know if that'll one-shot the fish. It did. Guys, we're not going to know what that Barraskewda did. That's the biggest shame of them all. And then we're doing this. And then I can set up Electric Terrain shortly afterward. Boom! Corviknight's down. Rillaboom's one of your other Pokemon. What else do you have there in the back? You could have Centiskorch, which could be a problem. It means I can't use fire type attacks on it because that's what its ability prevents. That is, if you have that ability, which I think most Centiskorch do. You could have Toxtricity. Okay. Yeah, that's a nuisance. And that's probably gonna be the Pokemon you Dynamax, right? Or Gigantamax. We'll see. Okay. Even so, I guess same tactic, right? We'll do that on that. And then Psychic on, you just take out the Toxtricity. Hope you're not doing Max Guard. I gotta imagine that's the Pokemon you're Dynamaxing or Gigantamaxing and that you're gonna do it this turn. And I have to hope that you're not using Max Guard, because otherwise my turn is a complete waste. We shall see. Oh, no, not Dynamaxing anything. Okay. And one shot, baby! Woo! Love to see it. Goodbye, Toxtricity. Okay. And then what's your vibe? Drum beating. So is Espeon about to die here? Probably. She's not super defensive. Oh, she's out. All right, Espeon, thank you. Wonderful job for setting up the screens. And then Max Flare. Okay. So I imagine had you gotten a turn to set up, you probably would have Dynamaxed or Gigantamaxed your Toxtricity. I just had too much stuff set up. Okay. Well, that's only match number 1, though. That's kind of the fun of VGC, is that you get to play a second match no matter what. And because he's seen my team, he can better prepare for things. Normally, when you're in a tournament... Oh, I'll take his lead card, sure. Normally, when you're in a tournament, you can write down stuff to keep track of what moves your opponent has. I should be doing that, but I didn't. He seems pretty straightforward. The Corviknight psyched me out, but it means it's not defensive, most likely. It could just have defensive stats, but he's not running a defensive variation of it. So we'll do the same rules. We'll go to Marnie version 2, and then same team. Do I want to bring the exact same Pokemon? Not sure. Not sure. Still don't know what the Barraskewda is supposed to do. But we'll see. He did bring it, so he has some strategy with it. He definitely knows his stuff, right? He brought Rillaboom with Earthquake and paired it with Corviknight, so Earthquake wouldn't hit. Okay. Hatterene probably has Magic Bounce. I think that's the strategy you do with it. What do I want to bring? I could just bring Jolteon and do Speed Control. And then start off with Lapras as well and set up my own Aurora Veil, because it doesn't seem like he has Brick Break. Weavile with Fake Out in the back seems like a good idea, and then we'll do Arcanine. Okay, we'll do that. Starting to second guess myself a little bit. I hit A a little too quickly, but I think I'll be okay. Jolteon Lapras, Gigantamax the Lapras. See what he does. I have a weakness policy, so even if he starts off with Rillaboom and goes for Drum Beating or something, I should be able to survive. A lot of things are faster than Lapras. That's kind of why I want the Speed Control with Jolteon. Maybe I should have started with Weavile. That's why I'm second guessing myself, because Fake Out is very, very useful. I just don't know if he's going to start Dynamaxing like I plan to, because then Fake Out's kind of worthless. So we'll see. Let's see what he brings this time. We're back at the Ice Arena. Love it. Barraskewda and Toxtricity. Okay. A little more worrisome. Jolteon has Volt Absorb, so if he tries to use that spread move, Overdrive I believe it's called, then only Lapras will get hurt, and then my weakness policy will activate. I don't know what the Barraskewda's strategy is, but I guess we'll find out. I am going to set up my Aurora Veil as quickly as possible. I think that's the best play. We'll use that on you. And then I could go straight for Thunder Wave on you, see what your vibe is. I could go for Thunder. Just, I sometimes feel like it's better just to get the status infliction because one of my following Pokemon can always go for the kill later. And he's Dynamaxing something. I think that was a Netball, so I think he is Dynamaxing the Barraskewda. Okay. We got the big fishy now. What's the big fish do? What does the big fish do? Huh? I kind of want to know, but I also got to kill it. I'm not going to kill it this turn because I'm only using Thunder Wave on it. So if anything, I'll slow it down and kill it the next turn. But for the time being, we got the Gigantamax Lapras ready to go. Using it in doubles. Love it. Love it. It's allowed now. It's probably going to be super common because I think this G-Max move is pretty OP. You get to deal damage and set up Aurora Veil without the need for Hail. Love it. Okay, Thunder Wave. So boom, Jolteon was the fastest thing on the field. That makes sense. Okay, and then we got Overdrive. Jolteon won't get hurt by that. Lapras will. Lapras's weakness policy will activate. And maybe with the boost in power, I can one-shot the Toxtricity. We shall see. Boom. Love to see it. Although that might paralyze me, right? No? Okay. You got a stat boost for that. Oh, Throat Spray! Oh, I guess that is a sound-based move, isn't it? That's kind of Toxtricity's whole gimmick, is it uses a bunch of sound-based moves. Boom! +2 G-Max, Renaissance, Resonance, whatever it's called. Knocks out the Toxtricity. Love it. And I got my Aurora Veil. So boom. Bye, Toxtricity. 1 down, 3 to go. Still have to deal with his Dynamax Pokemon. This is probably going to take out Jolteon right. Well, I don't know. Maybe the Aurora Veil will save me. What do we got? The Aurora Veil has saved me! Yes! I think it's safe to say that had I not set up that G-Max move, Jolteon would have been dead. So boom. Got that. Should be faster. It is raining. It's fine. Oh, you might have Swift Swim. Is that your ability? Was that the whole plan? Okay, but you are paralyzed. Jolteon was faster before you were paralyzed. With Swift Swim, you'd be faster. With paralysis, I think I'm still faster. So we just got to go for the power play. Thunder will always hit now that rain is in effect. May as well use that on you. You might go for Max Guard. That sucks for me. Let's see what the Hatterene strategy is. And then I've still got this +2 special attack. G-Max Lapras on the field. Boom! Barraskewda's down. Jolteon was faster. That works out for me. Using Thunder Wave first was beneficial. Now, I guess I could have one-shot it with Thunder all along, but at least I got the Thunder Wave off, and it worked out in the end is my point. Let's see how much this does. Knocks it out. Okay. Very good. And I got a critical hit. Wow, kind of a little bit of overkill, I'll admit, but I'll take it. I ain't gonna complain about me getting a critical hit. I'm a little too set up at this point. I don't think I needed the critical hit, but alright, Centiskorch is the last Pokemon. Yeah, it's a tough boy. Well, I got one more turn for being Gigantamaxed. May as well just go for Max Geyser, see if I can take this thing out. And then Jolteon should be the fastest thing on the field. May as well go for Thunder again, because it can't miss when the rain is in effect. So let's see what your vibe is. Centiskorch. And there's the Thunder. Will this get the kill? Jolteon's a special attacker. Aw, a little more than half. I think Jolteon's about to die here. There's the lunge. Oof. Big oof. Alright, well, Jolteon, you withstood that other Dynamax move, so I'm proud of you. Alright, but this should seal the deal. Rain boosted, +2 special attack. Dynamax water move from a Lapras, who has a decent special attack stat to begin with. That'll do it. Yeah, I set up a lot of stuff, and I got really lucky. I have no doubt that Pokeball 35 here, or Chandler, knows his stuff. I just had a team that his team was not necessarily prepared for. And, you know, I have Jolteon with Thunder Wave for a reason. I have G-Max Lapras for a reason. And those things worked out for me. I am a bit more curious to know what the Barraskewda was supposed to do. But otherwise, Pokeball 35, thank you very much for the battle. And hey, if any of you folks watching this video want to battle me, there's a form in the description down below that you can fill out and you can challenge me to however format you want. Or whatever format you want, whatever is grammatically correct. You can challenge me by filling out the form in the description. For now, that wraps up this episode of Pokemon BATAW, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!
Hey, thank you for watching my video all the way to the end. If you want to show your support, one of the best things you can do is leave a comment down below. So if you have anything nice you want to say about the video, or if you have any questions, I'll try to respond to whatever I can at my earliest convenience. Either way, your support means a lot and I really appreciate it. I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye!